channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise. I'm proud mum to 2 adult children, Blossom, who doesn't live with us anymore, Corey, who does, and I've got 2 dogs, Chip and Dale, who are in the kitchen with me as we speak. They usually are. You may hear them at some point. They like to make themselves be known occasionally. So my channel is mainly a haul every Saturday. I do upload things in between occasionally when I can. I do also have fibromyalgia and I hold down a job, so things can get a little tough. Struggling a little bit at the moment, but we will get back on it when we get back on it. I'm not promising anything anymore because I haven't been producing when I say that, but my haul every Saturday always happens. So if you enjoy a haul and you enjoy today's haul, don't forget to subscribe down below if you would like to join our little family here. We are a nice little family, very positive and supporting in my comments. Sorry, the dog's running. Just put me off. Yeah, forgot what I was saying now. Give me a like if you enjoyed today's video and give me a comment. I do like your comments. It's taken me a little while to get on top of them, but I think I'm caught up now, so I should be able to answer you a little bit sooner. So today's haul was just an Asda haul today. I do need to pop into Tesco's. I've just thought of it. See, I need to have a pad and pen ready. I'm going to have to pop into Tesco's because I've got some vouchers on my card that's going to run out. So I need to remember to do that. Yeah, Asda, we have a £60 budget normally for our food. We only spent, sorry, I keep saying we, I can't help it. I'm just going to keep saying it. It was just me shopping, but I just do that. I don't know what that's about. £38 and some change spent this week. So I didn't have an actual list. I literally just had brown rice, but I'll explain what that's about when we get to it, because that's the way I do my haul. I like to explain why I bought things and prices if I can remember them as well. Yeah, £38. We're way under budget. I will put those extra bits aside every time I don't spend it, because I will spend it at some point. We'll have a more expensive shop, or there'll be a birthday or something. We always end up spending it whenever we're in credit. You know what it's like. Yeah, so no. What you doing? You happy? Do you want to come say hello? Come on in. Oh, he jumped. Are you happy? He's looking out the window. You can say hello. No, nothing. Good boy. So this is Chip. Just spontaneous. He wants to go down now. He's running around. He's having some zoomies. Wants to play because I've got the camera on. That's what that's about. Okay, completely. Oh, my life. Today's going to be a good one, isn't it? So yeah, didn't go in with a shopping list, literally one item on the list, which I did manage to get. Made it up as I went along. I thought of things since I got back that I could have got, but there's nothing that I actually needed. As in, so there was nothing that I needed that I forgot. Did need some salad things completely out. Let's get on with the haul and I'll explain it as we go along. Right, we always have our fresh section first. So I picked up the slightly more expensive tomatoes. Again, these are £1. You can get a smaller packet that's in like an actual like packet, I can't think of the words, rather than a container like this. But they are really not very good at the moment. They're like very orangey and greeny, so they're not ripe at all. But these ones just look really good. I have these quite regularly, so I know I enjoy these. Again, don't know if I've just said it. There's £1 for the punnet. Oh dear. So I've got an aubergine, or aubergine, whatever way you want to say it. These are actually 59p at the moment from 69. I'm going to make fake bacon again. I've only made it twice in the past, but it comes out really well. I'm not a vegetarian, but I enjoy vegetarian foods a lot more, and I'm really not enjoying meat in the slightest at the moment, so I thought BLT would be nice. Spring onions this week, 43p for that. I'm into salads. I like making little like picky salad plates when I get back from work at the moment. I'm trying to just change things up a little bit if I can. And I haven't had spring onions for the longest time. This is what I was thinking. I should have picked up some eggs. I could have put that in eggs. Haven't had that for a long time. And cucumber, 45p for these. They were quite big this week as well. I actually have finished off all of my pickled cucumber and I'm really enjoying it, more than just normal cucumber. So I'm probably just going to cut all this up and put it in pickle juice. It literally pickles overnight. It does it really quick. It's not like a lot of vegetables where you have to leave it for a long time to pick up the flavour. And yeah, that's just the way I'm enjoying eating these at the moment. A lettuce was not the one I wanted to buy. I wanted to buy romaine. They were all rubbish. Most of these were pretty bad, actually. I must admit, this was the best of the bunch. It's not so bad. There's maybe a couple of layers that are going a little bit funny. Iceberg or romaine would be the choice I would go for, but lettuce is just bad. I did want to get spinach again, but the spinach was really bad as well. I got another packet of these. This is the 1.1, I believe. Yes, 1.1 kilogram, £1.82 chicken thigh portions. This is for the dog foods again. They really, really enjoy it. In fact, at the moment, when I do give them their dog meat rather than the food I've made, I'm getting some looks from them at the moment. I'm thinking of possibly doing another. I have actually recorded one meal. Oh, you haven't seen it yet. I've half edited a video which I will put up next week, but I'm thinking of maybe recording some meals over the next few weeks so you can have a compilation one, just in case you haven't tried it or you're thinking of trying it. I'm no expert on it, but the dogs are really enjoying their foods at the moment. We've got a 4 pint of semi-skim milk. This seems to be doing us at the moment. We're just not drinking so much milk, so we're going to stick with this for a while. I've still got some in the fridge, so we don't really need it that much. And this is my favourite 70p instant coffee. Haven't bought it for a couple of weeks because I did stock up in lockdown and I found a stash. It is like your most standard coffee. I absolutely love it. It just goes down so easy. Just really, I can't, yeah. 70p, and I usually get through about one of these in a week. Kidney beans again for the dogs. These are 30p for this tin. I do give them a good rinse out and everything to make before you give it to them. I don't know if it's something in the water that builds up or something, just in case you're thinking of doing anything yourselves. They're really enjoying these. I was surprised. There was quite a few of them that were whole in the food as well, and they were eating those as well. Normally my dogs would one of the dogs specifically, he picks out all of his veggies, but he's not doing it now. So yeah, these are well worth it. 30p for that huge tin. I'm definitely saving money on dog foods, I can promise you that. By doing it homemade, definitely saving money. I've been eating, like I said, little picky plates of salads. That's why I've run out of salad. Because I usually have a few bits and bobs, but I'm really enjoying picky plates. Pickled onions are one of my things. Actually needed juices as well for my cucumbers, because you can only use the same vinegar a certain amount of time, and then it starts to pick up sediment quite bad, and you lose the vinegary taste after a while as well. So I've had to bin all my juices. We're out of pickled onions and we're out of juices. So this was £1.10 for that. Also £1.10 for the pickled red cabbage. Absolutely love this stuff. Again, I completely run out. I haven't got any backups. I need to go through my cupboards, and I've been saying this for so many weeks now. And yes, I've still not gone through my cupboards. I need to figure out what I've got and do a proper comprehensive list. Maybe we're going to have a really good haul coming up soon. 59p for the tuna chunks. I should have picked up more than one, but like I said, I didn't have a list in front of me and I was winging it. I had a severe headache. Just picked out one. I'm really into tuna with mayonnaise at the moment in my picky salads. Really good in a sandwich. I don't do it that often. I always have tuna in and I forget. We also like this with tuna bake. Corey and I really enjoy that, but we haven't had one for the past 2 weeks, I think. And I've been breaking up with giving the dogs a tin of this as well. Now, I have been, like I said, doing a lot of research on dog foods. Tuna is good for them, but not too often because of the mercury intake. So you're fine if you're not giving them like tins upon tins every day, clearly. It's not good for anybody in that way. So yeah, I will always give you the tips of things I've researched. I'm not the best researcher, so if I get anything wrong and you know, let me know. I will never be offended by that. I picked up some brown rice. Now, this is for the dogs, one of the dogs' meals. I'm going to try brown rice. I'd seen some recipes that were recommending brown rice, and then I saw something else that said not brown rice because it could be bad for dogs with sensitive stomachs. I do have one dog that has slightly more sensitive stomach, but then the more research I didn't really come up with that. I think I can give them white or brown rice. So I'm just going to give it a go and then just watch him. It's one of those things, isn't it? When you try new foods, you can react differently to different foods. It's not dangerous to them or anything like that. I wouldn't do it if it was that. It was just, there was a specific post that said it can be not so great for dogs with sensitive stomachs. But it was just one article out of like a lot that I've read. So if you know something I don't about that, please let me know, because I'm very interested to try and find the truth out, and it's hard. There's so many articles that, you know, you're going to have some that say yay and some that say nay with whatever you're reading. So yeah, my sausages, I've mentioned before a number of times, when I come home from work I do like my sausage sandwiches, which I'm trying to steer away from and just step up my salads. I go through these phases, they don't last long, but whilst I can get some goodness in me, I'm going to try it. I'm still going to be eating sausages, maybe just have sausage salads instead, but I have been going with whichever is the cheapest sausages in the freezer department. Now I actually found these in the fresh department. I've been paying about £1.75 for 8 sausages. I've tried this brand before and I liked them, and these were actually in the new section for, I don't know if you can see it, yes, £1.44 for 8 of them. So I'm saving money, so I may as well just pick up the 2. I'm going to freeze them anyway because they pop out of these containers really well, so you don't, you know, I don't have to do anything with them. You can just peel it open and pop out 2. Yeah, so I won't need to buy sausages next week. Also saw these when I was there. This just really appealed to me. Thing is, I don't have a burger bun, I don't have any salsa, and I don't have avocado. So I won't be having one of these burgers this week, but it will sit in the freezer ready for when I do get all the ingredients for it. I really didn't shop very well. It says was £1.70 down to £1.27, which isn't bad. I mean, meat free doesn't mean cheap. Trust me, if you're thinking of meat free, you still have to be just as clever as you are when you're a meat eater. These are like the fake Mars bars. They're 65p for the packet. Really, really good. Corey actually had one for the first time in a long time. I mean, I always have these sort of things in there, but we go through, you know, both like anybody else, you go through phases of certain things, and he's really not been into the snacks that I've been buying. They've been sitting in the cupboard. So he actually did have one of these last week and he said he really enjoyed it. So a thumbs up for me and a thumbs up for Corey on this one. And you're saving on, if you get the actual Mars bars, you get 4 in a packet, I believe, for £1. And size wise, because we did compare them, there really isn't an awful lot in it. He had mentioned these. I think he had a sweet craving, and he just asked if I had any of the digestives in, and I hadn't, because I haven't bought them for the past couple of weeks, I don't think. These are, I believe, gone up now, so I think they're 50 or 55p, I can't remember exactly. And Corey did, I've mentioned before, I know, I'm saying it again because I know there may be new people watching, so Corey did have the McVitie's biscuits on his way back from work one time a couple of weeks ago, and he said he much prefers these. I think these are really, really good as well, so, and they're cheaper, so always a good thing. Like I've mentioned, I'm making dogs food. Now when I do the slow cooker pot, it seems to cover a good 4 days meals for 2 small dogs. I could make it more, but they enjoy it so much they usually end up having 2 bowls full and eating the lot, which is like quite surprising. For the smaller one, 2 dogs, he's quite fussy with his food and he'll have a little bit, or he might go back a bit later, but he wolfs the whole lot down. But I do have this for the few days in between meals. These are 60p a packet now, and we've got 2 of the beef patés, 2 and the turkey and chicken patés. Fancy some fizzy again. I have been buying myself a bottle a week at the moment. This is 60p. This one is better than the Cherryade. I didn't dislike the Cherryade. I bought Cherryade a couple of weeks, I think it was last week or the week before, I can't remember now. And I'd had this one the week before. This one, way, way better. This is the sparkling orange crush, sparkling with real fruit juice. And it is, you can taste it. It's really, really nice. 60p bargain. I got Corey's Dr Pepper. This is his thing every week. I always buy Dr Pepper. It used to be I'd buy 1 a week, and then I started buying 2 a week because they're actually on a deal. So they're £1.77 for 1 or £3 for 2. So he gets 2 a week. I mean, you know, he works hard. He always offers to pay extra on any bills that need to be paid, and why not? We are paying more for crisps. I have mentioned before, I do like to have crisps in the house. We do have crisps in the house at the moment, but crisps have all gone up. Now this is on a deal. You can get 3 packets for £3.50. Now they're £1.75 each normally. So you're basically getting 1 free. We are getting slightly more expensive ones at the moment because the ones that they have on the cheaper deals are just not very good. I also know, before I forget to say it, I normally would have Asda's Ready Salty Crisps here because I absolutely love them. But we didn't eat last week's ones, so we don't need them. So Corey had mentioned McCoy's and he prefers the salt vinegar. So I just picked up 2 of those and I thought, oh, let's get something different. So I got hula hoops for myself. He can have them if he wants, but he probably won't. We're just in a salt and vinegary mood this week, I feel. And I usually buy white bread because Corey does not eat wholemeal, but I ate the entire loaf last week myself. He didn't even have 1 slice, so I thought, well, let's get a wholemeal because I enjoy having a wholemeal. This is 58p for this one, and it's just their own cheap bread, but it's nice. It's got a nice taste. I like the wholemeal taste. Most of my family don't enjoy wholemeal so much. Corey doesn't. When Scott comes down, he doesn't. Most people would pick white, but I do enjoy a wholemeal, and if he's not eating it, then I may as well get the one that I'm going to enjoy more. And 58p can't go wrong. If you've been here a while, you know I absolutely love these. These are so, so good. I actually wanted to get these last week, but they were full price. So full price is £1.60. I only buy these when they go on the reduced price of £1. If they're in the reduced section and they're even cheaper, I always pick them up as well. They're the red onion and chive. I do know they do other ones in these, and I honestly don't remember if I've tried them. I probably have, but I just can't remember because I know how much I enjoyed this one, so I always go for it. I always go for it. Now the reason I like these so much is also I'm usually the only one that buys them, and I'm usually the only one that eats them. And with this type of thing, I would just leave it out, and once it's gone off, it's gone off. I don't freeze slices of bread, don't enjoy them frozen. These are amazing frozen, so they just go in the freezer, and I can get one out. When I come in from work, I literally can take one out, put it on the side on a plate, go and, you know, get changed, sort dogs out, all that sort of stuff, and it's ready to be cut and put in the toaster. Somebody did mention a while ago that, you know, I could cut them and then put them all back, and absolutely awesome idea, and it works really, really well as well. I'm just too lazy. So not gonna lie about it, I'm just too lazy. This will go straight in the freezer and I will just take one off whenever I fancy one. So this could last me a week, could last me a month, doesn't really matter. The texture, the taste, they're amazing. I always toast bagels as well, so can't go wrong with that. Corey's ready meals, again, they didn't have an awful lot of selection. I always get ready meals in for Corey because he does night work, he eats different times from me, and a lot of the time he just wants to shove something in the oven whilst he just goes and sorts himself out, and then he's ready to eat and go settle down for bed or whatever. So beef lasagna is his absolute favourite. These are 85p at the moment. I say that because they were £1.20, but I think the 85p is a full price now. Like, I think they just changed it. The cheese and tomato pasta bake, he also really, really enjoys. This one's 85p as well. So is the chicken hot pot. Our weather is so good at the moment. Well, I say our weather is so good at the moment. I'm just excited the sun is out. It's been so long in England since we've had like real sunbeams out, and it makes such a difference to your mood, seriously. So it's really, really lovely and sunny. It is really, really freezing cold though, so it's definitely cold coat weather outside. But I know the temperatures are supposed to be picking up last week, and this is next week, and this is how confident I am that they're not lying to me this time. Those weather apps are gonna be right. It's gonna be warm weather. Solero, believe I've probably tried this one. Don't know if I've tried this flavour. I think it was like an orangey one. Red berries, I know Corey would enjoy red berries as well. They're £1.90. Now they do have a deal on the lollies at the moment. On the 190 lollies, you can get 3 for £5. I was tempted because, you know, you save a few pennies, but it really wasn't that much of a saving, and I really didn't want any of the other ones, so I just picked up the one. I think if I'd gone into Iceland I may have got more choice and things, but yeah, they look really nice. So also got Corey's pizzas, 90p. French bread ones, I actually did get some the other week for myself as well. They're good, but I'm not massive on pizzas. I don't really know why I got them for myself. Anyway, also picked up some steak bakes. These are now up, I think they were 90p or £1 before, but they're £1.10 now. And again, another thing that I rave about, I know seconds ago I just said I'm not not that into pizza. Pizza isn't really my thing. I wouldn't pick it that often. If you said a takeaway, I would never be the person that would pick a pizza. I'd have it if other people do, but I'm not that bothered. But this is amazing. I got it for £2.75. That's actually on a like a reduced deal type thing. It regularly goes to that price though in Asda, I find. It can go all the way up to £4 depending on what shop you buy it in. This is the sweet honey and barbecue salami one. It's just so good. I cannot explain how good it is. And it literally does look like that when it's cooked. This is not one of those where they've really doctored up the picture. Every single one that I've ever cooked has come out like the box. It's so good that, oh, I cannot, oh, it's, if you haven't tried it before and you want a new pizza, definitely go for that. You can taste the honey on it, and it puts a new dimension on it. Really impressed with those. Would 100% recommend them. And I picked up some pillows. Do not need pillows at all, but these I was looking for something else upstairs and I saw these on a bottom shelf. Think Slumber Down is a make or brand, should I say? I think it's a brand. They look really good, feel really good, and they were only £1.60 for two. So I just thought, you know, those times when you're ready to change your pillows or whatever, they'll be there ready to go. £1.60, you had to. If you know, in England, I think the cheapest pillows you're going to find are going to be what, £7-8. So yeah, they're just going to go in the cupboard. I have a cupboard space where it's not going to be in anybody's way. That'll be ready for us to go when we do need it. So there you go, that's our haul this week. And if you are new here, you will now know that I do talk a lot and I go off on tangents. That's just the way I do my hauls. I hope some of it was informative. Remember, I'm only giving you my opinion on the food that we've eaten. You may try it and think it's crap. That's fine. I'm just giving you my opinion. I hope you enjoyed today's haul. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. If you're in England and you've actually managed to get out there and get some of the sun, well done you. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.